Today on the channel, we whoa, stop the clock with the Clock King and Wonder Woman, Batman 66, McFarlane Toys.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Batman 66 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Wonder Woman, and we got the Clock King. But for all your Batman 66 needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items, of course, but 15%. Heck of a savings over there at jaystoysandgames.com. Check it out. And of course, check out this review, how we're going to do it. We're going to do it like all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And of course, it's a ladies first channel. We're going to dive into old Wonder Woman first here. And Wonder Woman, Batman 66, sure, why not? But it is the continuing adventures, I guess, over in the comic book space, which makes sense. You build out that universe, you bring out some other Justice League friends, and you bring in Wonder Woman, of course. But Wonder Woman, no stranger to action figures, as we do know, but I don't think of her with Batman 66 very often. Same thing with Clock King, but we'll get to him here in a second. But Wonder Woman looking good. It looks like a classic Wonder Woman, and I'm here for some of these extra Batman 66 characters. We've really got through a lot of the TV series, of course, but it'd be very cool to have the OG Justice League. I always say, you know, Hawkman, The Flash, Martian Manhunter, Batman, Robin, Superman, Wonder Woman. It would be cool to have all of them in this style of toy line, and maybe we'll get that in the future. I guess we'll see what happens there. But we got Batman 66 logo, that classic logo. The orange and blue attack looking really good. You got that truth lasso rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling, and then you got Wonder Woman. On the back, got some artwork, got some gibber, got some jabber, got some UPCs, got Wonder Woman. Let's see what's going on with old Diana. Oh, Diana, what's she up to today? See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. It looks like she's even locked in with a clip tie. Got to free her from this clip tie. But we got the old truth lasso here. And hopefully it is a plastic lasso, not an actual string one, but it does look, yep, it's actual string. Not a big fan of that because it's hard to control a string, that's for sure. Where a nice, tough, rigid plastic, I can control that all day long. Not so much the string. And there we go. See you later. Down low, goodbye. And I guess we'll start with the truth lasso. I am not unwinding this. This is going to stay wound up for as long as I possibly can. But you do get the lasso of truth here. She whips it around somebody, and then they're going to tell everything she wants to hear, of course. But looking good there with that. And you can store it on the side of her hip here. So I like to be able to store that on the figure. But now we're diving into Wonder Woman here. And I don't know if this really looks like Wonder Woman in the face here. It looks like somebody cosplaying as Wonder Woman to me. She's missing some beauty. Just a little less beauty, Todd. We need a little bit more in here, I think, if you ask me. You need to hire me to check these over before you mass release them. I can do that for a price, of course. Does got the tiara going on there, looking very good. Got that dark black hair. We know we got to have that with old Wonder Woman. Got the top that we're used to with Wonder Woman, and then you got the star pants down there looking very good, or trunks, tights, whatever, I guess trunks. Got those going on. You got the red and white on the boots, looking very, very nice. Even got those cufflinks there around the wrists on her, those wrist bracers. We're ready to go, ready to dive in. Two gripping hands on her. She's ready to truly grip it and rip it is what she's ready to do. She can do two at once. She can grip two things at once if she needs to. She can go back and forth. You never know what she might be up to, old Wonder Woman. But looking very good. Of course, bare arms, bare shoulders going on. Definitely no mistaking this for Wonder Woman, though, at the end of the day. You get this figure, you know exactly who this is. There's no mistaking this for anybody else. Articulation, of course, arms do go all the way around for us here. They will go up, single jointed elbow. You do get the side to side, those ugly pins, oh, ugly. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head, a little bit of side to side, but really limited by that long hair, as you can imagine. waist articulation. No splits on her, but she'll go straight up there. She'll bend at the knee. She'll give a little side to side at the knee, and then nothing down at the feet and the ankles or anything like that. So pretty stoic, pretty static in the articulation here. But it is Wonder Woman. There's no denying this is Wonder Woman, of course, at the end of the day. And she should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. What do you know? She's ready to get the lasso of truth on you, and she'll be on her way. Is one Wonder Woman. But now we turn our attention to one of the deepest cuts of all time. We're going over here to the Clock King, and I guess I never really knew who the Clock King was until this year. And of course, McFarlane, the DC Collector's Editions. We got a regular and platinum Clock King in 2024. Two very cool figures, two very fun figures. But now we get a old wizard Clock King here, and we're going to stop the clock like a young Ronnie Mund. And this could be Ronnie Mund back in the day. Shout out to old Ronnie, old Uncle Ronnie. Kind of looks like him even in the face there, of course, before his hair went gray and stuff. But looking good here, of course. Never deny somebody that says, what is time, and has a cape. I mean, this could be my spirit animal right here, the Clock King. But looking very interesting. Of course, packaging very similar to Wonder Woman there that we looked at. McFarlane toys, all the usual stuff on the back. But let's get this Clock King out of here. What's he going to do if daylight savings goes away? He's going to be all disappointed. Whoa, that was a dangerous one. That was dangerous. That could have went way south. Thankfully, it did not. But we're going to get the old Clock King out of the package. See you later. Goodbye. Time to get the clock, and nobody's messing around. Very interesting. He's got clock on the back of his cape. How about that? Is that a cool move? Could be a power move, of course. Got the black on the outside, red on the inside of the cape here. Looking very interesting. Is this cape removable? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yes it is. So it's almost like the old school Superpower Super Friend capes. Of course, Batman, Superman, Robin, Martian Manhunter. The list goes on. Kind of just clips in around the neck, and I'm here for that. And he's very Dracula-esque in this cape with that high collar, which, yes, of course, Todd McFarlane, I'm getting to it. It's a power move. Anytime you got a collar up like that, you got a power move, and that's what the Clock King's got going on right here. Almost looks like a young Captain Kangaroo as well. He kind of has that feel to him as well. Got the big old top hat. Once again, got a clock on it. All these clocks are different times, so he's probably keeping time all across the world is probably what he's up to. A little bit of a portly guy, what we call him that. A little bit bigger in the belly there, of course. But looking good. Looking like a mayor of some crazy town. I could see some kid's show back in the day, and he'd be the mayor of it. Oh, it's the Mayor McClockenstein, and he's got the clock. What time is it? And he would jump in with his cape and say, I know what time it is. Oh, it just writes itself. If anybody wants to greenlight a kids' TV series about a Clock King, I am available. So let me know. Just let me know. But he's got two fists of Clock King Fury, so if the clock is broken, he's ready to throw a fist or two if he needs to. But you know what they say about a broken clock? It's still right 2 times a day. Always take that advice. Always remember that, of course, my friends. But looking good right there. Now, he's got the black tie. Once again, got a clock on the tie. Got a little pendant there on the side of his sport coat. Clocks throughout on here all the way up to the hat. Got a nice, busy push broom, like a young Captain Kangaroo there. Got the pushy eyebrows as well. 2 ears, 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. He's got the human hits going on. But he's got an angry, stoic face on him. Black pants down to the black shoes on him as well. Uniform articulation, arms do go out, arms around, of course. Single jointed elbow, little side-to-side action if need be. Hands side-to-side, head side-to-side as well. Little waist in there, nothing to really write home about. And then the legs go up a little bit. Single jointed knee, very ratchety in the knee department. A little side-to-side there, and then nothing as far as ankles or anything like that. But a cool, crazy, kooky-looking character is what this one is, the old Clock King. Very different from the Clock King we saw with the DC Collector's Editions earlier this year. More human-like on this one here, but he does have no holes in his feet, so he's not standing on a stand for anybody. He's just going to be flapping his clock in the wind is what he's going to be doing, and you got to be careful because you could get arrested in places for that. But there it is, the Clock King and Wonder Woman from Batman 66. 2 pretty good figures. Now, I did get these Jay's Toys and Games. They had a big sale going on. Saved myself 25% for the sale. Got to get a deal. We know how that goes, of course. But Wonder Woman, Clock King, riding in style here in today's review. What is your thought on these two? You here for these two? You going to pick these two up? Do you think these two could be dating in your fig fed? let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And we got 2 YouTube channels with content every single day. Both channels roll up to the Patreon. Patreon, your best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Appreciate the support over there. Check out ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads. And on Instagram. And now on TikTok. So for Batman66, I'm Kyle. And stop the clock.